Perfect. All right. What's up, everybody? We are doing our second filming today with Mr. Jeremy Sry. Sri, which one is it?
Sry.
Fry?
Like fry with an S.
Gotcha. We're going to be talking a lot of shit today. Haven't seen this guy, this beautiful man, in a long time. Kind of catch up, so that'll be fun. He's gonna make me eat a lot of fucking food today. 3 burgers. Normally, if you've seen, we usually split fucking items here. But this dickhead wants to go ahead and do 3 goddamn burgers. So we're gonna bring those out at any time as soon as they come out. But other than that, man, how you been?
Dude, honestly, just busy. Running around everywhere. So for those of you guys who don't know, like I used to do a lot of video work with Marc. And we would just do commercials left and right, make Instagram videos with drinks, cool cocktail stuff.
Here we go.
And there you go. Alright. Colossal.
The mess.
And I got one more coming up. So the Colossals are like when you go to those Greek burger places, you know, and they have the pastrami and everything, and then we put an egg on it and kind of class it up a little bit.
And the clutch sandwich.
We don't need these. We'll just start fucking having at it. And these are the best fucking fries. And you asked for sweet potato fries, you motherfucker. This guy's gonna burn it all off by fucking 5 p.m. today.
By just talking, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna weigh 285 pounds until fucking New Year's. I now have a resolution to burn off 3 burgers.
Wait, can we talk about the burgers real quick? Like, what's?
Yeah. So we have the Colossal burger, right? So pastrami, egg, all that. You guys can see it in here. Has our a Dijon aioli on it.
Okay.
The mess burger. It's kind of a testament to kind of the hot Cheeto craze that was when we first had opened up. And this has been just a kind of like it's been a staple here for sure. Has nacho cheese, chorizo, onions, and the hot Cheetos too as well. Yeah. And then right here is our kind of our Nashville-inspired chicken sandwich, hot chicken sandwich. I wouldn't call it a Nashville-style chicken. We put pickled jalapenos on it instead, so we kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's not as hot because I fucking hate hot food, but that is going to give me a goddamn stomachache for a while. And then the best fucking sweet potato waffle fries ever in the world. You gotta try like those things. We're gonna dive into all of that stuff, but those are fucking really good. Like fucking really good. The crunch on those are amazing because a lot of times when you have sweet potato fries, they're like fucking limp dick shit. Like they don't stand up, they don't do anything. But like those things are fucking super good.
Dude, so good.
Yeah. We're gonna do a white truffle Mornay sauce with that on our new menu that we have coming up. So that's when you come out and kind of fuck around on the next one. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that we have going on here. So we can cut it in half, do those things. Let me go grab another. Yeah, let's just fucking go right out. Just cut that one in half and we'll start going at it. But so you've been busy.
Yeah.
Been busy.
So for everyone who doesn't know me, if I had to define myself in 3 words, it would be like actor, entrepreneur, director, something along those lines. So in the acting world, like this year alone, we got into 2 movies that actually premiered on the same day. Like that's fucking
Premiered the same day?
The same fucking day. Yeah, I didn't even know the second one was premiering until like I walked out. And I got like all these DMs and messages, and I was like, "What? Here's another movie?" It's like we literally walked out the theater of the other movie that was premiering. That's how crazy that was.
Look at that. Sorry, but fucking all that gooiness just came right out of it.
So let's start with that one, dude.
So you have that. So you filmed the movie. That was in Mexico, right? One of them was in Mexico.
That's another movie that actually has not even come out yet.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the 3rd fucking one, right?
Yeah, dude. Acting has been fun, man. Like I've just been able to go to all these places left and right, and honestly, like I think it's my manager says it too. He's like, your time's coming, dude. Like it's gonna be sooner than later.
Right. So that's really cool. Well, luckily you went to school for acting, right?
No, I didn't. Fucking the University of YouTube, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Right.
You know, it's doing videos exactly like this one that kind of just got me really comfortable in front of the camera, and now it's like, dude,
it's a weird thing. Like when I first started, there was like take after take after take trying to figure it out too. Yeah, I started kind of putting myself a little bit more out there in 2015 or something. But yeah, it's weird. Like it's weird to kind of hear yourself and like, try to come up with ideas and try to say new shit. Like so, it's pretty cool to kind of see that you blossom into this like huge oak tree that you are now today.
Yeah. I guess, man, if that's what you want to call it.
But yeah, so you have your other knives and everything else too. So
I'm gonna try this.
you have that. You've been doing a lot of modeling lately too, right? Or that was the first thing that you just did.
That was like the first one.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, weird. Totally random. We got into, so my friend Randall owns this company called Lift Fit.
Yeah, everybody should probably know.
Lift Fit Apparel. You've probably seen the shorthand for it. It's LVFT. But he wanted to do like a full-on runway show, like showcasing his new line. All the pieces are actually like really, really fucking dope. Like no one has ever seen anything like this before. And I don't just say that because like I'm that guy that's down to spend like $200 for a pair of shorts if they're like that good. And it's like those pieces are pretty fucking
Really
good.
nice.
Yeah.
But his stuff is still, it's like, what's it called? Athleisure?
Yeah.
That new documentary on like Netflix too, if I can explain or whatever. Meat on meat. Awesome. So yeah, man.
Go. We got 3 burgers. I'm definitely not gonna be runway ready, right?
No,
for, like, a good month. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first runway ever. And the crazy thing was, he wanted me to actually open it, which was already a hard thing to do. And then on top of that, I found out I was gonna be closing it. But the closing part was not just a simple like runway walk. He wanted me to do like a little jump roping routine. Because at one point, I just got really into jump roping and started doing these side swings behind the back. And he wanted me to put together like a quick enough routine to showcase all that and put like the rope back into like the new fanny pack thing.
You had to put it away?
I had to put it away. and then I had to like showcase the shoe, dude. It's crazy because when you watch
It's a shoe now too?
it's a shoe. This dude made a fucking shoe. And it's
I didn't see the shoe.
It's
but
actually nice.
cool. Yeah, nice.
Like you've probably seen like a bunch of like other brands try to make shoes, like bigger brands. Like I'm just gonna name one, Levi's. Levi's has done a shoe, right? But it just doesn't feel as good as if you're walking in a Converse or a Nike or a brand that's just been making a shoe, right? For Live Fit's first shoe, that thing was actually comfortable, and I wouldn't mind changing it. Like it felt good.
But, I mean, is it kind of like a Nike style shoe, or is it like what's the kind of basic, like those bull shoes, like those no bull shoes, or
So the top part is just all mesh, so really flexible, and the bottom part has like a pretty solid sole. I think the closest thing to compare it to would be probably Adidas. Okay, like that's how it feels. But the bottom's flat, so if you're trying to like deadlift or squat or do something really heavy, yeah, it's perfect for that. It's very cool.
So you go do that, you open, you close this thing out, right?
Somehow don't fuck it up, dude.
I'm just not trying to. Were you able to turn left?
Dude,
Yeah, we have an orange caramel frappuccino.
See, the other thing though is like when people just see other people walk on a runway, it looks easy. But when you actually do it, and when Randall gives you the details, he wants you to walk to the beat, and he wants you to showcase things.
Yeah,
and
see, I didn't know that.
And then see when you cross back, like the other people that went up, like they just walked back whenever. Randall wanted to make sure that every time you cross back in the middle of the stage, you cross and intercept the person coming back. Like he wanted it to look like a real fucking show. It's like putting all those details together. It's like, dude, that's hard.
You guys like the band, like the high school band or the college band that's running in between each other?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
To the beat every fucking time. But now you don't like bob your head to the beat because
Right.
that just looks wrong.
Right. But yeah, like I never thought of that. I just looked like you guys were walking, trying not to fart.
Yeah. Got to. You got to do that too, dude.
You gotta keep everything in.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think about this one? Pretty good,
This is solid.
right?
I can do this at any time of the day. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones that like crosses, dietary timelines.
Yeah.
So he had that, right? We were at went to the TED Talk that he also did too as well.
Dude,
So like you've been on a mission this year.
so much has happened this year. So
You
much.
talked so much. I remember being around like we had talked about like trying to do different things and both trying to kind of like figure out where the new algorithm and everything is going to be going.
Oh yeah.
And then you put together this whole big thing, which is really cool. And you started doing that this is dying for sure. But you put together the jump rope challenge, you started creating these other things, and you went from 30,000 up to fucking almost 100 grand now, right? You're almost at 100K. That was crazy, man. I'm so much happy and proud of you for doing.
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah. So what's crazy though is no one knows this, but like from 30,000 to 90,000, that happened in like 2 or 3 months, and I'm still stuck at 90,000. But
you plateaued. You're fucking horrible now.
I'm irrelevant.
Just like this. Just like this burger.
Exactly. No, but
this over to the side.
Like, I'm pretty sure what happened in the process was like I just scaled too fast for Instagram, and then they probably just realized I wasn't paying for like promotions or anything, and they're like, let's put you in this bubble, because no matter what I posted and stuff, I was still getting the same pull in terms of like people bookmarking the things, people sharing it like organically, but then you would see in the percentages of new people discovering this, it'd be like 1% every time.
No, I don't get it. Like, it just sucks, you know, especially when you're trying to build these things and all something. But it is their platform. But
yeah,
I don't understand the siphoning off, the stopping of like of someone's growth. You know?
It's definitely becoming like a pay to play type of thing, dude.
Yeah. I've been putting out ads from the very beginning and everything. I've had a steady increase. We're about 75,000. We were right at the same, right around the same thing.
We were like neck and neck.
Yeah, we're right around like 75,000 right now. You know, my thing was trying to hit 100 before the year ends. See how that happens. But you never know with all these viral videos. But I've seen now, like, have you seen it too, where it seems like more pictures are growing now than videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to see that. So now there's that whole little like, fuck, we got to pay attention to these trends, start looking at it to be able to put out and grow and be able to reach more people out. That's the reason why we're doing this too as well. Like, you know, just trying to stay relevant as much as possible.
I totally see that the same way and agree with you too. Like, I think on the note of video though, like I think Instagram TV, IGTV, is a platform that no one really uses yet. So there's no bubble for that yet. Like, you can just go and just grow.
Yeah, you do get more views, and I've been like shadow banned or whatever the fuck they want to call it for such a long time now. It's kind of weird. Like, I get no Explorer love at all. I get like, there's like 28,000, 58,000 views, 128,000 views, 6 views on the Explorer. What the fuck is that?
Dude, I have an actual screen recording of like a real shadow ban. Like, this is me trying to post. This is when I plateaued, right? I posted, the post went live, and then I would look at like my girlfriend's phone, my roommate's phone. They would get the notification, but then like a second later, my post gets deleted. Like, it just deletes itself. And it went like that for a whole week straight. And then like in the top in the analytics thing, where it was showing like the amount of new audience being discovered, that thing went down from like 50,000 to like 0, literally 0. And then after it hit 0, that's when I was finally able to post again. And I was like, dude.
That's one of those like things where you watch the TV, like in the old movies where you turn the TV off and you just see everything kind of condensed down to this like singularity point. That's what it feels like, just this whole like vacuum fucking pull the rug out from underneath you feeling.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, you're trying to be able to, you've done your job right, you've been able to get engaged with people, you're on a platform making people want to stay on the fucking platform, so you have these dickheads go ahead and go whop and just pull it right out from underneath you. And you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? And they're just like dance, you know, and it's starting to get a little bit more frustrating. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what platform kind of emerges. There's TikTok, there's these other things, which was formerly Musical.ly. I did a thing on TikTok. I have, I think, 9,000 followers on there. I have one video with 2.7 million views on it.
What the fuck did you do?
Our burger that we light on fire. The fucking burger that everybody hates.
Damn.
Because they're too scared to eat something that has flavor, you know. But yeah, it's like there's so many different things that are out there that it'll be interesting to kind of see what the new thing is. And if the biggest mindfuck would be like if Instagram starts bringing back the old algorithm to let things travel and run again.
Like, I'll be so pissed, dude. I mean, at this point, the one thing I want to invest in is actually just the ability to create content. So no matter what the next platform is, it's like we're always going to be ready to just push it there.
Move it off, put it over here.
Yeah, that's like, I think that's like the best and the safest play to do.
Well, it's to stay creative and do these things and like. I mean, I didn't post for a fucking month. From September 18th to almost October 18th. I didn't post anything at all on my thing to be able to say like, okay, well maybe if I just kind of go like MIA for a little bit, I can start coming back. So we're gonna start posting a little bit more now, so I can see kind of the analytics and kind of break it down. But it's like when your whole business and your whole brand revolves around being able to talk to people and reach people and do all these things, and then it's happening one way and then it gets kind of sucked out from underneath you. It's super frustrating.
It's super frustrating. Like, so when I hopped onto the whole Instagram platform, like before it became Instagram, I was like kind of using it already as a marketing platform for my online coaching service, and I would get so caught up with the likes. I had a bunch of friends who were like, dude, you're like a narcissistic, blah blah blah, like why do you care so much about likes? It's just Instagram. Like at that time, I couldn't really define it because
there was no mindset.
There's no mindset, and I wasn't in that mindset for business. But now it's like, dude, if the likes are going down, that's a clear fucking indicator your business is going to be going down too. Like you're not going to be getting new inquiries, you're not like scaling, you're not reaching any new audiences.
You get immediate pulse.
Yeah,
you know, on the system.
So like the thing I love about social media is it's very black and white. There's like a slim gray line in the middle, but if you put a product out there, people either like it or they don't, and that's not defined by like double tapping the photo either. It's literally like if you put a link there saying this is for sale, you'll see if people really like this shit or they don't. Like they'll either buy it or they don't. Right. And that's like it's the best marketing platform in terms of like getting something out there and seeing if you actually have something that's marketable. Right.
But it's also too with like it's also the best platform, but if they don't allow you to reach all of your customers, then it's problematic.
Yeah.
You know, to being able to only hit, what is it, less than 10% of your market?
Not even one right now.
So for that to happen, like it's disheartening. You know, to be able to give people the opportunity to be able to go and do some things, put some things together, and then have that happen to you, and then really kind of like control the mind is what they're doing. You know, to me, it just I don't know if it's the best for business idea that they were doing, but we'll have to see what the next one is. I don't know.
Yeah.
What'd you think about this one?
This was solid.
Like it shouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
It should be one of those things you'd be like, oh, okay, whatever, fucking.
I think the thing that really brings a whole burger together is the cheese and the Cheetos. Like it's a familiar thing. Like you ever go to like when those carts like pass through like the hood and stuff, right?
Right.
Or the ice cream truck, dude.
Well, the reason why we had this dish though too is because when I went to high school, and also my sister, she was in school, every single girl was eating hot Cheetos and either nacho cheese or cream cheese or something. So it's just one of those things to be like, okay, let's stop. I need to have this thing. That way I have some type of nostalgic play here. And also something that's like remembering and everything else, but I wanted something to be like fun for girls too. You know, like that's the biggest thing. We have the steaks, we have all these other things, but I wanted there to be something where they're like, I used to eat that in high school.
Yeah. See, that's the word, nostalgic. That's what I was looking for. I remember like the fucking ice cream lady, like in the truck, who would just be in a line in the hood, like all these kids. They'd just pop open a bag of hot Cheetos, like a small, fun-size one, drizzle cheese in there, and charge like $3 or $4 for it. Right. We all buy that shit, right?
And then everybody wants a bitch because we charge $6, but there's fucking like 3 fucking things of bags of in there, right? And then you're eating it in an air-conditioned area. Like, there's loud people as fuck over here right now too, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to hear us right now. We got to do some audio dubbing. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of shit out there right now that's just kind of, it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be really cool. So what else you got? Like, what's the next biggest thing you have right now? If you can say, like, what's going on?
Man, dude, there's like everything is a big thing, and it's to this point where I actually started looking for interns, and I picked one up. We're currently working with her. We're just seeing like where we can go from here. But it's really hard because in what I'm doing right now is like in the infancy stage, it's like everything just needs my attention at the forefront, right? And
Everything you need to touch.
yeah, and as an artist, it's like I want to make sure it's done how I envision it too. So it's really hard to like let go of some of these processes.
Yeah, there'll be a thing like that one because you're how old are you now? Can you say?
26.
Well, you're on IMDb or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's just like I'm 26.
Entrepreneur glory or whatever it says. Your little rhino right up in there.
Yeah.
But 26, you're like, that's like a whole like I want to be involved in all of these things. And, you haven't really gotten to that point yet. Huh? Talk louder. Haven't gotten to the point yet of being able to look at and say that 80%, nobody's going to give a fuck as much as you do first, right?
No.
Nobody's going to give you that 100%. But that's not their job. That's not the intern job. The intern job is to do 80% of the job. Right. So that you feel happy about it, so that you can work on the extra either 20 or ideally only 3% of what you do is really what matters.
Right.
Everything else is kind of just out the door and it's kind of fluff, and that all that other shit is what like takes your time away from you.
Yeah.
As long as you can start feeding that over to her, you'll be able to.
Yeah. See, that's the business mindset that I have yet to like fully adopt. It's like I know it, I'm aware of it, but I still haven't let.
It's a feeling to be like it's good enough. Who gives a shit? It's good enough. Like, and you got to get to that point, but you got to also give people like the right to be able to like stop and like start something and fuck up. And try to teach them to be like it's alright. You fucked up, don't do it again. That's a big thing. So
Fries.
Yeah.
Sweet potato fries, go for it.
I'm trying to stay away from all the shit that you ordered today, so that's awesome. But yeah, so I weigh like after this, I'm gonna weigh probably 170. But yeah, for my fight that I had, or my match that I had last week, I was at 151.
Damn.
And then already kind of like over the weekend and everything back, I'm at 165. It's crazy.
Dude, is that like stress or what?
No, so all that was just like the weight cut and everything else, and like the water cutting and taking water away, not having anything that's super salty. Because the salt, once you put that in your system, it starts holding. Oh yeah. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think salt holds 5 times its weight of water. What the? 5 or 10 or something. Somebody out there fucking let me know. But yeah, somewhere in there, there's a definite water like what's it called, absorption that gets increased for sure. So this is the Club Sando. This is that inspired sandwich that we have, Nashville inspired chicken sandwich, but we do the pickled jalapenos instead. We have our cabbage on it and everything else, but it's not super hot, but it'll bite you back. It'll bite you back.
I'm fucking stoked for this, dude. I've been on a club sandwich spree. Have you seen the Popeyes like chicken sandwich thing?
You're one of those guys?
Well, no, I just want to eat the chicken sandwiches, dude. Like I went to Howlin' Ray's and I went to another place called like Rockbird or something. Rockbird, yeah. I literally just started yelping all these chicken sandwich places, and I was like, wait, Marc's got one on the menu too. Like, let me try this shit.
Yeah, so we went everywhere too and tried it. I was still I'll eat this over anybody else. That's just because like I don't like that extreme heat, but it's there. It's there. And we're gonna be opening up our own chicken sandwich place too.
Yeah, I remember you told me about
that. It right now to let everybody know. So hopefully within the next like 6 to 8 months, we'll have 2 locations open that we're working on right now. So this is the beginning part of it. This is one of the sandwiches that we'll start building on, and then we have some new things that are happening. So we're not just we're not your little brother's chicken sandwich place anymore. Like we're the actual fucking cool guy one that we're gonna put out there. So it's gonna be really cool to be able to like put some new things together for everybody as well. So fuck, it'll be interesting. It'll be super interesting.
Stoked.
This guy says the guy that lives in
Good man.
Well, I'm solid. We should have started with this first.
Huh? Then you wouldn't be able to taste anything else.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
We could have did it before the hot Cheetos. Could have did it before the hot Cheetos.
We saved the best for last.
This stuff's really good. So what else? Like, run me through your day. You wake up, you play some fucking guitar. You shoot, you do a story, right? And then what else? You go to the gym, you work out. Like what's going on for you?
In a normal day, if no one needs me anywhere, it's usually wake up, eat, work out, come back, just emails. But maybe emails before the gym. It's literally just emails all day. It's like, it's not exciting at all. But that happens like maybe once a week, maybe sometimes even less than that, because like another day, like someone may need me for this. I have like 5 auditions for this. I have to rehearse for that, or I want to shoot this video. We need to make this happen, or training the intern. Like every single day is just always different, and because of that, it's like I really don't have a schedule. I'm trying to like fall asleep at like 10 right now and wake up at like 4 or 5. But that's like not working out.
You had a fucked up schedule for a while. You were up until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I would go to sleep at 4.
Because I would text you and you're like, what the fuck are you still doing up? I was like, you're fucking texting me, dickhead. We're going back and forth. Yeah, just one of those things where like work has to get done. The extra creativity has to get done. You know, at the end of the day, putting everything together, it can get taxing.
Oh yeah,
you're going to be up late for sure because it takes like, especially like trying to do it your way, having it done the right way.
Yeah.
And like, this needs to be off. Fuck, and trying to get it right. You'll be up for hours. You know?
Hours, dude, forever.
So you're still doing video for people too?
So
like occasionally type things, or
right now it's only like if the project just really entices or excites me, if that makes sense. So the only video I did this year was actually for Randall, where it's a documentary, and we actually went all the way to Oklahoma because he was donating.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He's donating money to this youth center that this guy Dylan who's just built the whole thing from scratch. Like the kids are literally helping him freaking rip the stuff from the wall.
The spice got him.
He attacked me.
Some water right there too. Want to get some ice cream?
Thought you were on a diet.
Huh? Yeah, right? I can eat anything for you, man.
But yeah, so he was doing the whole documentary thing, and I was like, that's a different project where I want to put that video together. Okay. It's a 45-minute video. It's like an actual episode, dude.
45 minutes, and how many minutes did you actually shoot? Like, because nobody really understands that too. Like, you were out there, you had to put it all condensed into 45 minutes.
3 days.
You 3 days to do
3
that.
3 days worth.
How much total footage? Yeah. Like hours-wise.
Like hours-wise, I can't measure it like that.
That much.
But no. But if I did it like data-wise, I have about 500 gigabytes.
Jesus.
So if that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah, not a lot of people out there will understand, but like more than what's in your fucking phone.
Yeah. More than what's in your phone. Like your phone can't store that shit.
Right.
And more than like most of people's laptops too.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount. Crazy amount. And then you have to go through that and everything else.
You have to watch all of that to find the perfect moments that you're like, this is gonna tell the story for life.
And then how long does that take to like put that all together? That took 3 days to shoot, do all that, and then how much editing time and everything?
So for this project, it was spaced out between, I'd say, like maybe like 3 months. But if I like sat there and didn't do anything else, just edited all day, I'd say it would have taken at least 2 weeks minimum. Wow. To do everything, because it's one thing to like find the perfect moments, but then when you stitch it all together and you watch everything as a whole, it's just like, does this even make sense?
Right.
And then you have to remember that you've watched this like 20 times already, so in the back of your head you filled in the blanks that someone new watching may not know exactly what's happening.
So close to it that you can't see everything.
Yeah. So for bigger projects like that, I like spacing it further away, because then I have to sit there and watch the whole thing over to make sure I have the story. And then with so much time in between, it's like I would have already forgotten what I did before, so I have to see it. And then it's like, wait a minute, why are we here now? Or why is this happening? But yeah, very cool.
But this year though too, you got doubled back down on your training, right? Mm-hmm. Like you started coming back in, because I know you're kind of all over the place. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do these different things. And then all of a sudden I saw like all these videos of doing like 5-minute exercises and 10-minute exercises and all these new things. So was that like a trend thing that you saw, or is that just like I'm going to get back to my foundation and start like really cultivating that back up again? Or
it was definitely the second part. Like I just wanted to give back. Okay. So what no one knows is like behind the Instagram feed, like the whole swipe workout thing, so tutorials, that was actually inspired from photographers. Okay, like I love looking at creative people's works, and then a few of them like Peter McKinnon, Alan Flander, like when they showcase like, oh, we visited this mountain range, they would like do these spike things, and like each photo showcased a different thing, and then if you put the whole thing together in the back of your head, it kind of painted this image. So now I was like, dude, I kind of like that. Like I'm fucking passionate about fitness. Like I do these crazy exercises, but what if I took photos of these specific moments where these are pivotal moments that define, like, that make the exercise movement, that much more effective. Right. And then that's how, like, that whole timeline stream came to be. And at the end of it, there's a video showing the whole thing in, like, one motion. Gotcha. Yeah. So that's how that came. Like, at that time, like, I have not seen anyone else do that content in, like, that style format. So I was like, oh, that's cool, too.
No, it's always been really good. It's always been something that's like, oh, I haven't seen that before, which it also catches your eye and grabs attention.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, and the way that you edit, you have that like clear blue kind of steel kind of look that you have going on it too as well. Like all that is like really starting to grab people's attention and have them sit there and look at it and really, one, admire the photo because it's a cool photo, but then two, you're dropping knowledge to you. So it's cool, man. Like you're definitely doing some really cool shit.
Thank you, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, so that kind of just inspired me to continue to put out more fitness content, and then just recently I landed the role of being the host for In the Know Fitness. So
very cool.
In the Know.
Yeah, they did a thing here with us.
Yeah. So they're actually a company owned by Verizon Media. And when I say Verizon Media, I don't mean like Verizon the phone company. Can you hear me out?
It's AOL and
AOL, Huffington, like everything. Everything. They just own everything. But like for this fitness series, like they actually asked me to piece together like my workouts and then shorten it down to a minute format and showcase the whole thing into a video.
Very cool.
And the technology they were using to like showcase this was
is that green screen thing you were at?
Yeah, it's the green screen thing I was at. So picture this, it's like a room, not just like flat green screen, but an entire like sphere almost of a green screen. Like it curves like everywhere. But then when they rendered it out, you see like an actual gym behind me. And when they pan the camera, the gym moves with it. And then when they like punch into me, like the depth of field like blurs out the gym like as a real fucking scene. And that technology is just like, dude, you don't have to go anywhere now. Like, you want a beach behind you? Like, I'll make that like happen.
So you're like a Peloton fucking guy. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I want to do that one.
Yeah.
Let's go here and work
Yeah, we're gonna grab this equipment now. It's like it's so crazy.
Super fucking cool.
And if you're like really nerdy about it and you look into the really like minute details, you'll see like in the reflection of like the bench or something, it will reflect the gym's walls, not the actual studio. Like,
so like the attention to detail
is insane.
When will that? So you did all that, you put all that together with them. When does that look like it's going to be dropping? Or is that like
they've actually slowly rolled it out? Yeah.
Okay.
So on their Instagram page, on Yahoo, on AOL, on like random sites, like
it pops up.
Yeah, it just pops up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how's the jump roping going? Because I know you guys, are you sold out again or what?
We're almost sold out.
Yeah.
We have 100 units left, 105 or something like that. But since I don't have a warehouse, I think I'm gonna just let this product drop until I find space to just store everything. But I started working on the next product, which is going to be a double stainless steel insulated glass.
Double
water
bottle for water bottle.
Yeah, we can't say like that name, you know. But like the little market that I want to fulfill is like when I say fitness and you think of fitness accessories, you don't have like a go-to brand. Like if I said, dude, you have a jump rope I can borrow, or if you're trying to buy a jump rope, you don't have a brand of a jump rope you go to. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna just go to Walmart and pick this up. So I thought there's like this area of this niche where we can fulfill accessories for gym brands and just have that like take off on its own. So then this way, when people are like, dude, I need a jump rope. Have you seen SRY? That's what I want to call the brand. It's basically my last name, but when you see those letters together, because there's no vowels, you kind of don't know how to read it, and people just read it as SRY. Yeah. So I want SRY to be like the brand that fulfills this like niche of premium gym accessories. Gotcha. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. And it'll be a whole bunch of different colors. Or you just doing one thing, or
right now it's just going to be one thing because I don't want to confuse the consumer in the sense of like, oh, there's a red one, like do I get that one or the black one? And because I don't want to have a lot of inventory. That's what it always comes back down to, because in the infancy stage, there's just not a lot of room for anything. Like, it's just in my living room, dude. If you imagine like 100 of those bottles there, right? That's a lot of fun.
it's like all the 10,000 shirts that I have that we have when we go, we do these things and we do this and do that. Like, yeah, we like need a storage room for fucking everything, you know? So, yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you don't want to like overextend yourself, but yet you want to do it the right way, and you want to have different options for everybody. But sometimes having all those options, it doesn't create that community too, where you see that same color one, you're like, oh fuck, you got that one too, and I got that one. And you can build a sense of community around that single item. You know,
yeah, exactly. So right now it's like I kind of want it to become almost like the supreme of fitness accessories, because like I want the price to be like up there, but then like before you even have a chance to debate about it, it like sells out. So then like on the next drop, it's like, dude, I just have to get this.
Well, that all comes with like limited availability, and when you do the drops and how fast they sell out. So yeah, all that stuff. I mean, and plus you have the platform right now to be able to reach people and make it easier for them to get a hold of you. And you're staying relevant by doing these new things within the know and all this other stuff. So like collectively, you're doing a really good job of putting it all together. You know, so it'll be cool to see kind of where it all takes off, and everything else, and you know, just it's fun to watch you having fun too. Like,
it's really fun, dude.
Yeah. So
lose a lot of sleep, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like you have no other responsibilities but yourself, which is good. You know, so try to keep it that way for a while.
Noted.
Yeah, and you know, because that thing, you can still really concentrate, still really try to figure out just like who you want to be and how you want to get there, and you know, start bringing people with you too, and start like growing that community and reaching out and just be an overall genuine person, because there's not a lot of that out there right now too, especially in like the fitness and even in restaurant businesses and everything else too as well. I mean, everywhere there's a lot of douchebags, you know, so you want to try to be as nice as possible for everybody, and you're going about the right way. Just being just really cool, being around all the time, and, you know. And thank you for being my friend too as well.
No, dude,
which is cool because like we just ended up talking because I was over at the dojo because of the checkmat, right? And then I talked with Alvin over there, and I said like, hey, that guy, like, because I needed a video guy, and then that's how all of this started ended up coming in. Yeah. You know, and then we started putting extra things together. We went skydiving and we did a lot of stupid shit. Was able to film with TJ Dillashaw and film with Cub Swanson and all those other guys, and start putting together some really cool things. And then it's cool to see it kind of all transpire into like, I have these new restaurants open up. I have another pizza place that's going to open up too that we'll want. This is like a fucking throw out launch party today. But yeah, there's a pizza place coming up, and there's also another restaurant that I can't say where yet, but it's going to be really fucking cool, really fun, and that's hopefully within the next like 3 months too as well. So I don't know how it's all going to happen, but it's got to happen. But it's kind of like the same thing too. It's like I'm getting to the age to where like I've been in your position, I've done these things, I've tried these different things, and now it's like, okay, fuck, I'm going to lean on it as much as I can. If I fuck up, I fuck up, but like I got to go full clip on this now because I'm like basically 40 years old, and which is not old, but it's not young. Right. So it's one of those things like I want to start generating those other avenues, those other looks, or those other fun items, so that I don't go fucking crazy in my brain just because the ideas don't stop. It's the same thing like for you, changing up everything. So it's really cool to watch, like see everything, see where you're going, and see what's going to happen next. So you have that. You have that going. You have the jump rope stuff. I mean, you're back into the fitness stuff. You're putting all that stuff out. I mean, you have 5 fucking auditions a day. Like, Is there anything else that you're putting together right now, or like what else do you have time for?
The YouTube series.
YouTube series?
So it's going to be titled Jeremy Doing Things.
Okay.
And basically, like how you described all the avenues and stuff that we've been working on, meeting all these amazing individuals left and right, I realized not every day, or not everybody has the ability to reach out to, for example, someone like you and just get like time and day. But it's like, what if I can just hang out with you, which I can already do,
right,
but then break down your processes of what you excel at and then just showcase and share that with everyone else too, who may be interested. Because, for example, like you may not have the time to teach the world how to bartend, but you want to do it. Like it's an exciting thing for you and you have fun with it. Or like food, like you may not have time to like teach just one person how to do this, especially if it's like a stranger or whatever. But it's like, if I just can storyboard that whole thing for you, plan out this entire process and find a creative and unique way to share what you excel at, because like, dude, this is your restaurant, man. Like, not anyone can just open a restaurant,
and not everybody should. Too. That's one of those things too as well. It's like it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know? So,
but to showcase like what you excel at and stuff, that's what the series is going to be about. Like, it's going to be me breaking down individuals' processes of what they excel at and then sharing that back to everyone else.
Very cool. No, we had talked about how we're going to put together our episodes and everything else too. So I'm always down to try something new and be around like-minded people, because that's what it is now. It's like now this has been about a 5-year process that I've had over here. Kind of have a proof of concept now that I understand kind of like the food business, and now it's like, okay, now we can roll into these other like new concepts and also maybe like build on this existing concept and change some things that I don't really like here, which I've been doing the last like 3 to 4 months right now. Like the changing of the guard and bringing in the new team and figuring out kind of where I need to go, where I want to go. And with all that happening, it was like, boom, now there's something new happening. And then there's another restaurant, and then that spot open. Let's go do that over there now. So the team is starting to be cultivated a little bit more in the direction that I want to go, and now it's just going to see what happens. So like to be able to showcase that to people, for them to be able to see out there, is going to be important.
Yeah,
and to be able to maybe strike some interest for somebody who might want to do this too,
like an aspiring restaurant entrepreneur.
Or reach out on it. I mean, I handle all the social too, so not everybody understands. Like I'm the person that, like, when everybody says like, oh, I can't believe the owner would allow somebody to say that shit. It's like the fucking owner is saying this shit extremely like right in your face, basically. Right now too. So like I handle all that stuff, so when anybody does reach out, I do answer those questions and do those things as much as possible. Some kind of that's a full-time job. It's 24 hours a day. Like it's 8 days a week is what I tell people when they say like, well, how much do you work? Well, I'm not at the restaurant all the time, but I have my phone. I was taking a video and fucking somebody called me and I had to take a reservation. Like people don't understand those things, so I had to go over there and do that. And then I had to forward my phone calls and re-forward them back. Like it's not the funnest of things at all times, but it is pretty cool. And if we can strike interest into somebody and kind of try to do something or see something or reach out to me, then that'd be awesome. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why we started the meetup too, is to be able to do like bring people in that I'm associated with, to be able to talk and like try to not influence, but let people get to know more about you than what is just on Instagram and all those things too as well. Because those are like little shots out of our life. Like for the most part, it's me. Like, but there's other things too where it's like, where we do something just to have fun or do something else too as well, or kind of over exaggerate something. But at the end of the day, nobody really knows us. Like I know you and you know me.
Right.
Like so it's trying to convey that as much as possible in real conversations and being genuine. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it keeps going in. I think this is like my 10th episode, but I haven't really pushed it yet. So,
what?
Yeah, I haven't really put. Well, you know me. I just like, okay, it's there, and I don't really fucking do it. Like it's like it's there, and I'll figure it out later.
Dude, come on, man.
I know. That's the shit that I'm bad at. It's already been executed and done. I just haven't like, this is because like I'm still, even though nobody believes it, I'm still somewhat like introverted. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do these things. But it's one of those things like it's there, and then now I just gotta push it. Because I don't want it to be about me. Because it's a team thing that does everything. But nobody's going to talk about us other than me.
Right.
And, you know, so I got to tell my story, or nobody's going to tell my story.
Right.
You know, it's the same thing for you. You're doing this thing, so it'll be interesting to kind of see what happens in the next like year and a half.
Oh yeah, dude.
It'll be really cool. But do you want to know, like, with that? Well, how was the fucking sandwich?
Dude, well, look, we finished everything.
I had to push it over there. I couldn't do it another, man. I'm not gonna eat for like fucking Saturday now. But I definitely have to jump on my bike for sure. But do you want to let anybody know, like, where to follow you, where to find you, how to buy your shit? Go buy his shit.
It's just if you want to see what I do and stuff in an all-encompassing thing, you can visit my website. So that's Jeremy, JEREMYSRY.com, jeremysry.com. And from there you can see the shop, you can see my acting resume, my reels, you can see what I do for online coaching if that's something that you're interested in. And
hair tutorials probably too. Like, doesn't he have the fucking best hair in the world?
You know, that key term is actually finally not the #1 trending thing when you look me up. Now it's net worth.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. And then what a gapped out fucking thing that was too. It's like,
yeah, I was like,
okay,
that's basically anyone with a car or a house. But sure, dude, sure.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it makes sense. All right, cool. Yeah.
That Instagram is exactly my name again, at Jeremy SRY, and then everything else, Twitter, YouTube, same thing.
Very cool, awesome, and we'll have all that stuff below. We'll have a little bit of description that he'll put out for us, and you know, thanks again. So hit subscribe, do whatever that you need to do to let everybody know about Jeremy, about me too, Idea Machine Co. You guys have a good time out there. Peace out.
See ya.